We've just arrived in Iceland and we're staying at the SILICA hotel, which is the Blue Lagoon hotel. Oh my god. So we've just got into the room. Have a look.
Hello. Hi. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Good morning! Day 2 in Iceland, and what have we done?
I was checking if I had Blue Lagoon in my pocket. I don't.
None for you. Day 2, we've woken up and we've had breakfast, and we're about to go and swim in the SILICA Hotel's lagoon. So they've got their own like mini Blue Lagoon here, so gonna go take advantage of that before we check out and head off for the rest of our adventures. So let's go have a swim. We have made it out to, what's it called?
Carrot Crater.
Carrot Crater. It is so cold. Current situation, just to open my phone, my top lip is not moving. Made it to this beautiful crater. exploring. We've just arrived at our hotel in Vic and it's pretty cute. We've got a good view and we've been put on the wake up call in case the Northern Lights decide to show up tonight, but we just realised it is like a massive full moon outside. So
not a cloud in the sky, perfect conditions to see it, but an enormous full moon.
And it's funny because the moon was like right here, but then the sun had only just set here. And it was like...
I've never seen the moon this big. It is...
Good morning and welcome to day 3 in Iceland. We have woken up and it is...
We were told the weather is unpredictable.
Windy.
I did my hair this morning.
It is windy and cloudy and really cold and gross, and we're gonna go explore now.
Wish us luck. So that's it. A massive day of waterfalls.
Massive day. That last one, the hidey hole, you had to go up through a cave to get to the waterfall.
Oh my god.
And because I'm not in the best shoes.
No, she is not. Just white shoes. I at least wore my boots today, but
So when we got to the entrance of the cave, another couple were coming out and they were like, oh, you need really good shoes to go in. I'm like, but I wasn't gonna let it defeat me. I managed to get in, I didn't even wet my feet.
hey, she did well. She did well, but that was
Twinkle
fun.
toes.
We saw so many things today.
So good. 2 hidden waterfalls.
2 hidden waterfalls. Ciao for now.
Just got into our room for our 3rd night in Iceland and it is massive. So quick explore of the room. We've just left the hotel and the car was covered in ice. So that's a good start to the day. Today, basically, we're finishing the Golden Circle. Should be good. And then finishing off in REYKJAVIK. Let's do it. So it is 10:30 at night. We're in REYKJAVIK. We've both got our backpacks and we're heading out to try and find the Northern Lights. We haven't seen them yet. And tonight's a clear sky, but the moon it's like a full moon, so it's quite bright.
The solar activity isn't the greatest.
Yeah. So 10:30, we're gonna go for a drive to where we think they are, or it might be shown. Probably stay till about 1, and then see how we go. Fingers crossed. our last day in Iceland, and a bit upset about last night. We didn't end up seeing the Northern Lights. We stayed out till about 1:30, but it wasn't to be. The moon was like any other time. The sky would have been beautiful, like it was beautiful. The moon was so bright, huge, like you could see so far, but that is probably what didn't help us trying to look for the Northern Lights, but just means we have to go to Norway and stay in one of the igloo houses, yeah?
Yeah, we'll have to do that. Go up to Lapland.
Yeah, just another trip, but oh well. I did say to myself not to expect to see them when we came here, but it's just still heartbreaking.
And on a separate note, I'm a little bit upset I didn't see any Game of Thrones actors as well. So I didn't really expect to see them when we came here, but it's heartbreaking.
So we're both a bit disappointed, but overall Iceland's been great. We're just about to head out and explore REYKJAVIK before we need to go and catch the flight this afternoon back to London. So let's go for a little explore. So we left Iceland 2 days ago. We were in Iceland for 4 nights, which was probably not enough. I could have done with an extra maybe 2, but there's not that many flights accommodated for us.
So we basically did the Golden Circle
plus a trip down to Vik.
Saturday night at Vik,
which was perfect for the amount of time that we had. Only downfall, which we will never speak of again after this, is that we didn't see the Northern Lights. We went 100% at the wrong time in regards to the full moon. It was bright as bright can be.
So that's the one thing. So you know about the weather, you know about the sun, the cloudiness.
Check in advance.
It's the full moon, because it was
clear skies.
It was like it was a sunny day. We could not.
No, it was that bright. The moon was that bright that we could see mountains like far, far away, like snow-capped mountains from so far away.
We did a lot of research, and Bianca found some awesome hidden waterfalls off the beaten track. We were by ourselves there for about half an hour.
I haven't got the best shoes to be traveling around Iceland. And they were quite slippery, so walking up and over all these rocks and through the mud, I fell, like proper fell on my hands and knees.
The landscape and the terrain were just amazing. So every day it was different terrains. We started off in the Blue Lagoon, which was crazy swimming.
Oh, Blue
there.
Lagoon was amazing as well. So that was our first stop, and we went straight into the Blue Lagoon. I went and put my hair under, even though, you know, everything says don't do it.
And so did I.
Probably should have not done that. My hair is still manky from it, but it says usually after about 4 washes it goes back to normal, so it was worth it.
The landscape around the Blue Lagoon just had all the lava fields and just the volcanic rock
all
everywhere.
The moss and
then we drove from the Blue Lagoon down to Vik, which was just
completely different.
Waterfalls and black sand beaches and glaciers and stuff everywhere, completely different.
Beautiful.
And then we drove over towards the GEYSIR waterfall, different landscape again. It was more paddocks and green. And then on the final day we drove through the snowy mountains.
Yeah.
And we saw snow and stuff on the side of the road. So it was just...
It was beautiful.
Every day was different. We knew it was going to be expensive.
But we didn't realise, so it wasn't until we got there that we read up, and apparently Iceland has had like a 200% inflation increase, is that right?
Yeah, something crazy has been going on. The towns have
nothing.
3 hotels in them, and 3 restaurants, and they can charge whatever they want because they're always busy.
So standard meal would be like, if you dined out in like a restaurant, it'd be $200 for the 2 of us, so $100 a meal.
100, even if you went to...
So we had a burger, like a burger meal.
We went to like a diner, which is just a cheap, at the back of a petrol station, just to get a burger and chips, which is just slapped on a grill.
And it was still like $60 for the 2 of us?
Yeah.
But apart from that, it was good. We thoroughly enjoyed Iceland. Whether we go back or not, if we're going to Norway, I'd probably not go back to Iceland, but...
We saw all the major attractions, a few other things that are pretty cool
I would
to
have
see.
loved to have done like a glacier
Go to the glaciers.
thing, but we obviously weren't prepared for that. We've been travelling for 5 months and we don't have any of that sort of stuff, equipment that we would have needed to do that.
There's a couple of other attractions as well on the other side of the island.
So maybe if we end up this way again, maybe, but I'd probably rank Norway over Iceland to go to next. Alright, well, that's it for Iceland. So, next adventure! Boing!
Bye.